Hello my loves, you can still look sexy and chic and polished, all for a very affordable price. So I'm just going to show you a super sexy spring look that you can wear for every day. If you watched my previous video, you know that I just recently did an e.l.f. haul. So I just figured I would show you, all these things on right now so that you can know firsthand just how they're working on my face. As well as a super cute outfit so that you can purchase these things and you can create the look yourself. So let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching. Already done my hair. I figured that, big waves, big curly bouncy waves would be very sexy and bold for spring, actually for all the time. Kind of a wild, natural look. I've already moisturized my under eye with coconut oil, actually my whole face. Usually every single day I just moisturize my skin with coconut oil, and it's really good for your hair growth and skincare and whatnot. If you want, I can do that another time, a skincare beauty video of how I take care of my skin. So that's another day. I'm also waiting for some products that I usually use for my face so that I can show you some before and after photos. So once that ships in, I can definitely film that video for you. I'm going to start out using the Poreless Face Primer. This is supposed to fill in the line and minimize the appearance of pores. So I'm just going to squeeze some of this on my hand, a small amount, all over my face. And this stuff is, it's kind of like a light formula, but a little can go a long way. I feel like just by putting that small amount of the primer that it's already made such a difference. Like, look at my skin, you can't even see the pores. I kind of have big pores, but right now, I feel like it made a difference. Wow. See, it's already made my skin look, more healthy, dewy, and glowy. Excuse my acne and whatnot. I've been trying to clear this up. Cannot wait till my stuff comes through the mail so I can let you know what I use, and so you can see just how awesome my skin can get. Lately, it's not working with me. So I'm actually about to go out, so I do want a matte look and I want some good coverage. So I figure I'm going to use the HD Mattifying Cream Foundation. I also have the Flawless Finish Foundation, but this is kind of like a lighter coverage that I showed in my video before. For the haul, I tried it on and it felt like more of kind of a day, look. So I think this is more, for day, and this could be used more for night. But either doesn't matter, it just depends on what kind of coverage you want. I just feel that this would give more coverage with, maybe one layer. So when I tried this on the haul, it seemed too light, but I'm just going to put it on my face and we'll see how this works out. See, like, oh gosh. I'm just putting, just randomly all over my chin too, just to make it even. The formula is super creamy. I would say don't put on too much. I feel like a little always goes a long way. It feels a little oily even though it says HD oil free, but we're going to see how it dries. It was only $6, and I also am about to use my blending sponge that I also got from Target, which was $3, so very affordable. It's kind of like the beauty blender, I feel like. I've never used a beauty blender, but honestly, I feel like this gives pretty good coverage. So it's probably the same exact thing. I'm also going to use the concealer in Sand for my blemishes. So I'm going to use this mirror here. And I'm just going to cover the blemishes. And then I'm going to kind of blend it in a bit. It gives pretty good coverage from when I tried it the other night when I noticed. So let's just hide these spots. It's not too bad. It's not really my color, but it's not bad. Alright, so let's just kind of blend it around my nose. Oh my god. This, I feel like I might have applied too much, to be honest, especially for not being my exact color. I feel like my color is more sand. Not sand, this is sand. My color is more caramel. So I should have gotten caramel. I felt like that probably would have been the perfect color. But they did not have that there, and I'm like, well, this is as close as I'm going to get to it. Maybe this will work, but I think I was very wrong about this, but I'm going to keep blending, and we'll find out. And I like to use my fingers a little bit for, just to kind of warm up the concealer, so it's more blendable, so using my finger first, and then I'm just gonna go in with my sponge, aka beauty blender. Well, wannabe beauty blender. Dampen my sponge. Now I'm just gonna blend away. I feel like now that I'm blending it, it's like almost like I could put on more, but I'm afraid to. So I put another layer of concealer just in the areas that I really want to highlight, just to give it a bit more coverage, and so that it looks good when I contour. I did about 3 or 4 layers of the concealer around my eyes, and then just around my nose and around here, and just on my acne spots, because I feel like it gave it more coverage for sure. And then I blended it out with my finger, the 3rd and the 4th layer. So I feel like it's, I mean, really good coverage. It's blending out well. So far so good. I mean, it's a little light, I feel, but I mean, it's not that bad, you know. Maybe more for night, it's okay. I like to highlight all under my eyes and on my eyelids, because I kind of use it as a primer for my eyelids for the eyeshadow. I feel like it works just as well as an eye primer. It'll hold my eyeshadow long lasting. I actually meant to purchase the translucent powder for e.l.f., but I guess it fell out of my cart or something, because I don't know where it's at. It's nowhere to be found. So I'm just going to use this to set the powder on my eyes, or just to set my eyes, and then put the eyeshadow on top. I'm going to be using this Dollar Tree LA Colors powder for my eyes, and I'm just going to put that on top. That way I can just, you know, set a base and then put the baked eyeshadows on top of it. Next, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. palette. And I'm honestly just going to use my fingers. I'm going to use this color right here. It's like it's kind of like a cream looking sparkly color. So I'm just going to put this on my eyelid. And I'm just going to use my fingers, honestly, because I feel like this works the best. This is the best technique for me. I just apply a bit of pressure on the baked eyeshadow, because I feel like it helps the pigments come out better. And I'm going to put that on my lid. I'm going to go up with it a little, just because highlight all this area with that. I'm going to go on top of it with this color right here. By the way, this is the California palette. There you go. That one is actually a bit lighter. You'll see. So I'm just going to go over the lid with this. I'm going to go over the top of it with the Sunkissed Glow bronzer. And I know this is bronzer, but I feel like it's a little too light for me. I may try it as, you know, a light day bronzer or something like that. But I've been trying it on my eyelids, and I really like the way that it looks. So, $2. And the palette was $10. So yeah, this is really good pigment as well. So I just applied about 2 layers of this. One a little in my inner eye corner too, and a little up in the inner crease. Then I just wet my defining brush for e.l.f. This was $1. And I'm just going to go in with the purple right here. Very pretty color. I like to use this to create the shape, and then I go in with my e.l.f. blending brush. Blend it. Get a little more, so a little bit more at the end. Bring it forward. I'm going to go over it with this blue. Yeah, when you wet the brush and you really build the product on the brush, look at how much coverage this is. When I first got this and I used my fingers, my dry fingers and all that, you know, it was just like, it seemed like nothing came off until I applied pressure. and put it on, but just doing this is like, I'm going back over on this side now to correct myself. Wow, this is pretty. Wow. Back over it with the blue. So pretty. And I'm gonna go on the waterline underneath and apply the purple there. And I'm gonna go over it with the blue again. Usually when I'm done with my eyeshadow, I apply more concealer, just because sometimes it tends to get on the brow. I'm just going to put some more purple, but I'm just going to put it in the middle kind of. Alright, and then I'm actually not even going to clean the brush. I'm just going to go over it with this kind of goldish color, orangish kind of. So I'm just going to go right here on this corner, kind of close to the end, but not really. Just in the crease, I'm going to go in with this dark brown. I'm going to wet my brush again. It's nice and wet. Do one line. Actually two. I'll just put it right there. Just to deepen the crease. That's all. Okay, now it's time to blend away. And do not be worried about getting it, you know, perfect, because you can always clean it up and whatnot with concealer. At least that's what I always do. I know it's a little bit more work, but I just decide not to use tape or anything like that. But you can always use tape or purchase those under eye things that you put on that helps you, you know, have that cute clean edge. I let the baked blush dry a little bit because it was still a little wet from when I applied it, but it dries, you know, matte, and then you can blend it easily. So while I'm still kind of waiting for that to dry just a little bit more, I'm going to go in my inner corner with this color that I used previously, right in the inner corner, so that your eyes will appear bigger and more glitzy and glammy and huge. Well, not really like huge, you know, like, but open and awake and just ready to go for the day and night, whatever, you know. So this is looking really good. Look at that. Boom! Right there. Then I'm going to go underneath in the waterline a little. Wow! I'm so weird. Usually when I do my brows, I like to clean it up with concealer, so I like to put the concealer here and over the top, and then blend it in. That way, you know, it makes my brows look all clean, and then I'll usually go over my brow bone with a highlight. To go in with the medium brown brow lift pencil. I think this is kind of similar to the Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I have not tried it on yet, so I don't know how it's going to look compared to the Brow Wiz, but I do feel like the Brow Wiz is more natural when I did try it on my hand. First, I'm going to brush them with a spoolie. I feel like the pigment's just a little bit darker, or it's a little bit, you have to go a little lighter with it, basically, because the pigment definitely hops on your brows. Oh yeah, and I can definitely do an eyebrow tutorial for you another time if you want me to. Just brush it. So I usually just brush it, and then if I have to go over it again, if there's any spots that need to be filled, I'll just go over it. I just carved out my brows. I'm not done, still gotta clean them up, but right now I'm going to just blend out all this makeup that I have here. Blend away. Even if you have to keep blending, you're not too sure if you should blend more, then that means you should probably blend, because it's better safe than sorry, like I said in my last video, because basically growing up and whatnot, I was always told to blend my makeup. People would always make fun of me and whatnot. They'd be like, oh my gosh, you know, you look like a raccoon, you need to blend your makeup. It would look so much better if you just blended it. And for some reason I never listened. I'm like, no, I'm on fleek. You are just jealous or something. And no. When I look back on some of my pictures, I realized, yeah, I really needed some help with my eyes. So, thanks to all you beauty gurus on YouTube and whatnot, and all the people over time in my life who have helped me with my makeup, now I know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go over again with the brown in the crease, just to define it a little bit more, or enhance that inner crease. I'm just going to dampen my brush again, and I'm going to go over with the same color right here, this goldish color, and I'm going to go over the same spot just to enhance it since I've blended. Makeup is so fun. I mean, I know a lot of people probably get really annoyed with people who like do makeup and whatever, but I mean, it's so fun. It's like painting. I mean, you're just, you know, being creative and just, you know, this is my canvas. Let me paint my canvas. You know, don't hate. You have your own things that you love to do, so this is one of the things that me, along with many other people, really love to do. So, alright. And now I'm just going to go over with this light color again in the inner corner. I don't even have an order to do my makeup. I just kind of just do it. So now I'm just going to carve out my brows using the sand concealer. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering where I got my necklace, I actually got this from Abercrombie and Fitch. I don't normally shop at Abercrombie. They do have some very cute things and whatnot, but my friend had just got hired there and whatnot, so I was like shopping around and I was like, oh, they have a lot of cute things. So yeah, I just bought this necklace. Before I do that, actually, I'm going to go over with the brow gel. This is not from e.l.f., but this is from Essence, and this is only $3. But I always have to set my eyebrows with eyebrow gel, so I'm just going to do that before I clean my brows up. So I feel like this really enhances your brows and sets them in place. Really makes a difference. I'm just going to use the defining brush. To highlight my brow bone, I'm actually going to use this bronzer, the Sunkissed Glow bronzer. I'm going to use just a little bit on the inner corner of my eyes, just to add a little extra glow. Then I'm going to go on my waterline with the black eyeliner pencil that was only $1. I'm just going to go in with the black eyeliner pencil from e.l.f. and it was only $1. I'm going to go in my inner waterline, and when you put it in your waterline, that it enhances your eye and it makes it appear larger and makes your eyelashes look more fuller. And don't do like me where I actually just kind of poked myself. I'm going to create a cat eye using the e.l.f. eyeliner in charcoal. And this tip works really well. Like, really well to create all the angles and whatever. Go in all the angles that you need to create your cat eye. So you can create it as thick or as thin as you want. So that's what I really love about eyeliners, liquid liners. And like I said for the eyeshadow, don't worry about, you know, cleaning it up until after if you mess up. And always use concealer to clean it. I'm actually going to apply more concealer since my eyeshadow kind of messed that up. And I'm never shy with concealer. And while I let that set a little, I'm actually going to use the e.l.f. mascara that I forgot to include in my video the other night. The Waterproof Lengthening and Voluming Mascara. So I actually used this not long ago, so that's why I forgot about it, and it works pretty good. So I think if you do like 2 or 3 layers, you're good to go. Maybe even 4. And so I kind of had a feeling this would happen, so that's why I want to set this eyeliner. It's starting to kind of wear off in the inner corners because sometimes my eyes can get a little watery, so that tends to make the eyeliner wear off. So I'm going to go over it with this gel liner from e.l.f. and this was actually $3. And the brush for it is actually so cute and tiny. You can definitely carry this around anywhere. You can definitely work very well with this brush. So smudge it out a little. And use the blending brush to bring the concealer up and clean the wing. Definitely your eyelashes curl best when you clean off all the eyeliner that you have on there, because your eyelashes will come off if you do it with it on there. As you notice, curling them, it makes a huge difference in your life. Like, look how much more awake I look how much, you know, brighter and radiant I look. I'm gonna go in with these Dramatic Lash Kit, and it actually comes with a glue. You want to get as close to the lash line as possible, and it's okay if you mess up because you can go over it with eyeliner. And eyeshadow. So, luckily it dries clear. And then you just kind of pinch. I'm going to go over it again with the eyeliner just to kind of hide the glue. Then I'm just going to curl my lashes. Just a little bit of mascara on top of these lashes. I meant to purchase the HD setting powder, but I guess it fell out of my cart or something, along with a couple other things that I'm missing. So I don't have it. So I'm just going to leave my face like this, and that's fine. I'll look dewy. Perfectly fine with me. But I'm going to go in with the contour. And this is in Fiji Matte. And I'm just going to actually use my Sephora brush for this. This is $35. This is the contour brush. So I'm just going to do this. And then I like to go halfway right here. And I'm going to, this is kind of light, so I'm going to use about 2 or 3 layers. But I find that contouring definitely adds, you know, it sculpts your face. It helps out a lot. A lot. So I really like this, actually, this powder. And I like a cool undertone as well because I feel like it just looks more natural. I'm not really a big fan of the orangey kind of tan look. For me, that's a little too much. So, do around the jawline. And then you want to get in your neck too. I like to use a big blending brush that I have for that from Earth, just to blend my contour in a second. Ooh. This is looking fabulous. Fabulous. I don't know if I just used the pink or not by accident on my forehead, but Hopefully not. There we go. The earth brush. I like to use this for blush and just blending out product on my face. And for my neck, definitely got to contour more down there. When you contour your neck, I feel like it makes your face appear thinner and just more structured, and like you actually have a face, you know, like supermodel face. So that's what I like. I go on with this e.l.f. blush in Rose Royalty. And this is very, very pretty. Little can go a long way. I wore this the other day. I freaking love it. So it's good for day or night. It's very natural blush look. I think I might have just applied a little too much, but okay, just blend it, blend it, blend it. I feel like adding blush is always really helpful. It just makes you look really healthy. That flushed, natural glow. I'm gonna highlight my face with the Sunkissed Glow with my contour brush. And then I'm just gonna grab a little of my finger and just kind of like dab it on there on the side. Highlight my nose and just kind of go down the inner. And I'm gonna highlight my Cupid's bow with this too. If you're like a dark complexion like me, you can probably use this to highlight these areas, not too much, but then you can use it. Well, darker, lighter, whatever. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. It's a really good highlighter. It's not like too dark, so you can use it for bronzer or highlighter. Then I'm going to use my blending brush, and I'm going to use the same bronzing powder to contour my nose. So contouring your nose just makes it look thinner, and I don't know, I just like to show off my nose, because why not? Back then I always thought my nose was so big. Now I don't really think it's that big, so when I would smile, like, yeah. For some reason when I'd smile, I'm like, ew, like, my nose is so big, so I don't like it. But now, I actually like my nose. With or without makeup, you know, I'm happy with my body. I used to never contour my nose until I started watching other YouTube tutorials and whatnot, and then I seen the girls, their nose looked so perfect, you know? So I was like, oh, I'm gonna start doing that. Like Carly Bible, you know, I always watch her videos all the time, and she, like, her nose looks bomb. So I wasn't sure which color I wanted to wear that would match my outfit the best. So I tried on the Ravishing Rose, which is here in the bottom. That looks really good. And then I tried on the Wine Tour. I still don't even know which one I want. What do you guys think? Usually for nighttime I try to go for a darker lip, but today I did one layer of Wine Tour and 2 or 3 layers of this. The final product of the look, the final outcome of the e.l.f. haul makeup tutorial that I just did for you. Easy and affordable. What do you guys think? I really like the way that the makeup has turned out. The only thing that I can say is about the foundation. I don't like that it didn't exactly seem to dry matte. like it said that it would. So that's the only thing. So I wouldn't apply too much, or just make sure you're using a translucent powder and that maybe you're you know, or using oil blotting sheets, you know, you're definitely gonna have to use that for this if you have oily skin like me. If not, then that's probably just gonna moisturize you a bit if you have dry skin, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, I have, you know, super oily skin, so it's always hard for me to use foundation. Normally, all the time I use a 24-hour Revlon foundation. I can let you know at the end of the video how this ended up working. You know, I'm gonna wear it tonight and see how it works out, and then I will definitely, you know, let you know how it works out. But I mean, I really like the look, you know, it looks really good. And the only thing is this little eyelash thing right here. There's like something in the eyelash, so I'm just gonna, you know, dab some liquid eyeliner on there and then hide that really quickly. But I really like the look a lot. I mean, it's a little light, I feel, for my face. You know, it's not exactly my color completely. I feel like I really want to try the honey foundation, but you know, I like this for nighttime and whatnot. Looks really good, so I am very satisfied with this so far. Let me know what you guys think about this look. Next, I'm just going to throw on the outfit and I'll show you what that looks like. So this is the outfit that I purchased at Target, and it was under $20. Excuse me, I'm actually trying to get fit at the moment. Curbalicious. Okay, so underneath I have the white V-neck tank top. This was $5 at Target, and then on top I have a tank top that was also $5. It has some designs. It's kind of like shapes, triangles or diamonds and whatnot, just a bunch of different shapes. And then here I have these shorts. They themselves were actually $20. They're all patterned out, a bunch of different patterns as well. They're probably not the same patterns, but you can't really tell. I just like the fact that, I don't know, I just kind of like to mix and match. Like, I know that the white matches the shorts and whatnot, but I like the mix and match of the designs. So this is like my style. I really like it. Let me know what you think. This was actually, how much was this? This was on sale. This was $6, around $6 or $7. And this ring I actually got from Charlotte Russe. I'm not quite sure how much this was. I purchased this a while back. And then my nails, green color and nail lacquer. It's in Midnight Seduction. I thought this was so cute. It's really sparkly. So I really like the color. It's edgy and fun. So here is my simple and easy, affordable look, all for under $20. I got this all from Target, like I said once again. What you think, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'm so thankful for all of you, and thank you so much for just following me on this journey. Stay tuned for more videos. I will have more videos coming up this week and next week continuously. I want to set a certain date, like maybe every Wednesday or every Monday I will be setting out a video. So yeah, I'm going to be consistent this time.